Super Said King, aka Mr. Get Your Tank Top Ready. Coming to you fine people today, as promised. We're gonna talk about top 10 volume 2 shoes that we like to see come out. Now, our first one was pretty successful, when you say.
I say so.
A lot of input, a lot of people talked about, top 10 shoes. A lot of shoes we kind of confused people with. A lot of shoes that people also agreed with. So today we're going to come with something new. We're going to come up with another 10 shoes that we like to say. Now, let me put this out there before y'all get started. This is our opinion, okay?
Message.
Now, you might feel different about different things. This is what shoes we would like to see come out.
Right.
Now, I would like for you also, if you don't like it, just put your top 10 what you like to see. But this is what we like to see. Talk to him, my boy.
Nah, I agree with you. I think you say we confuse some people. We confuse each other.
Yeah,
with some of that. But yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty cool. I think it helps too when you put out there what you want, because a lot of, as you can see, like we saw last year when we put that thing out, just about.
Oh yeah. How many shoes we talked about last year? We talked about the black toe, fire red 5.
Fire red 5.
We talked about the cool grade 9.
Cool red 9.
The olive 9.
That was a big one. That was a big one
that we both.
We had that one on both our lists.
And I'm thinking one more. Oh,
the Columbia
still 10.
Was that too? Yeah.
So we both
cap or no cap. Yeah.
So yeah, we boy, somebody must have been watching. No, I just thought about it. That's like 5 or 6 shoes that we talked about. But yeah, we're gonna get this thing from the top, and always remember the rules. We at his house, so we're gonna let him start it off first. What is a shoe you would like to see come back, my boy?
Number 10, I'm gonna start with Nike. Y'all know I'm brand specific. I'm brand loyal, so I'm gonna start with Nike. So I'm gonna go Nike Admission, but I'm going with the black and white, because when they retro them with, like, was it 13 or 4? It was something like that. I got the blue ones. We say junior sales. I got the blue ones. I got the red ones. I was waiting for that black and white one, but I don't think they ever came. So I seen somebody with them, but I couldn't find them nowhere here. So that's one I wanted since Bad Boys. You say, hey, I don't know if you know I'm a movie TV guy.
You the movie guy.
Bad Boys, you watch the original Bad Boys. Will Smith had him on, or Mike Lowry, should I say. He had him on in that one. So I want the black and white Admission.
Okay.
That's me right there.
Okay.
Number 10.
You know that cleat, well, when I was in high school, my junior year, that was a very popular cleat.
Yeah.
Black and white was a very popular cleat during that time. So I can see that. That's a nice one, my boy.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. For me, it's going to be that high top Reebok Classic. And I know a lot of y'all like, man, what you want to wear that for? So let me tell you this. Now, of course, they got a bunch of regular Reebok Classics in the store. But I want that high top Reebok Classic that we had back in the days. See, so I see vintages in, right? So I'm going to start pulling out all these Outcast shirts, and I'm going to put my high top Reebok Classics on with it. Reebok, Shaq, y'all need to come back. Get them high top Reebok Classic. What we used to call back in the day, them 1 month specials. I'm going to keep me like £2 every month.
Man, it's weird you talk about it, because I used to be on Reeboks too. When I was in high school, it was Cash Money taking over for the 9 2000.
Yeah.
And 2 of my football pictures, like straight up, my solo pictures, I had on a pair of Reeboks. I had the black ones with the nylon.
I know what you're talking about.
And I had some leather. You can't go wrong with the leather classics, all black. So
I just need him to put the high top. I just need the high top with it, my boy. As long as I get the high top, I'm good. All right, what you got next?
So number 9, and this gonna be a controversial one because of who he is and what he been doing lately. He might have flip-flopped back to the other side, but we'll see. Pippen. Nike Air Pippen, the first ones, not the up tempos, the official Pippen shoes.
Official Pippen shoes. I got you.
That black and playoff color with the imaginary 33 on the side. I just feel like it's a classic. They had them 2 colors, the black ones, they had the white ones. You couldn't go wrong with either ones. But them Pippins is something I want to see come back. They come back, I grab them.
Okay. Okay, go.
I know you ain't expect that one.
I ain't expect that. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect you. I didn't expect you do that one.
Right.
All right. For me, man, we always talked about great minds think alike.
Right.
Nike Air Mission. All right.
I knew it was coming.
AKA the Junior Seance.
Right.
Now his story is about a movie. My story is about somebody in my hometown. So back in the days, if you wore like a 9, 9.5, they would give you a sample pair. Yeah. In our hometown, a guy that I played football with, Emmett, if you're still out there, Emmett Smith, I played with, not that him, another him, but he got that sample pair from our boy out Sporting Goods. He was wearing them back in '93 before they came out in '94. Yeah, he wore the black. It was the all black with the blue check on it.
Yeah,
he had them way before, and then they was different. The sample pair was a little different from the regular pair.
Really had a white.
Yeah, it was a little different. It was a little different.
Okay.
And so that's the thing about it is I want to get the Nike Air Mission. I don't want the red and white one. I think I want that say y'all. I want that white and blue.
Yeah,
I think I want the white and blue. I think that's the one I want. But I definitely want the materials to look right though.
But believe it or not, you know that white and blue pair. I talked about Bad Boys. That white and blue pair was in Bad Boys too.
Well,
I challenge anybody out there to tell us where you see it in the movie. I ain't gonna say, but it's in that same movie that first one.
Well, I ain't gonna doubt you when it comes to the movie.
It's in there. It's in there.
All right, you up next, my boy.
All right, so number eight, I got the Nike Air Griffey Swingman GD. The first pair that they made for him when he went to Cincinnati. But the colorway I want is the black and red pair. Like when he first got there, it was a black and
say
silver.
That one again.
The Nike Air Griffey Swingman GD.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the first pair they got. It's a Max. It's an Air Max, but it's a GD. Like they black and the I think it was silver the first pair that they brought. And then they had a white and red pair. But when the springtime hit, they had that black and red pair. I was like, oh man, I gotta have it.
All right. My next one is something that I know very few people know if you're probably under the age of 45. The Nike Air Force STS. High top, real high top shoe with a little bit of elephant print on it. This one I want. I need this one. I really need this one back. I actually prefer this one probably more than the Air Force 3 to come back. If I can get that Nike Air Force STS, that's one I'm definitely looking forward to seeing.
Okay, now you got me on that one. You did say on the age of 45. So.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be very. Let me tell you something. It's very few people. Now the pictures, of course, are gonna be up, but it's very few people are gonna know about this shoe unless you got to be realistic. You gonna have to be probably about 45, 46 up to know about this shoe.
Okay, yeah, that one flew on the radar for me. So yeah, with you. All right, so next for me, number 7, I got the Nike Air Jordan Retro. It's not even a retro because it hadn't hit yet. 15. I'm gonna say Columbia. I don't know if they got a nickname or not. You got it, OG.
Yeah, I do.
White and Carolina blue that everybody went so crazy about. And I don't want to say 15 is my cutoff, but that's the highest number I got. So I'm just being real.
No, it's your cutoff. Be real. Be real, my boy. You don't buy new J's. You don't buy new J's.
But they don't retro much past 15 anyway though. And it took a long time for
you know they make new Jordans, right?
Message.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's a different conversation for a different
boy,
day.
I tell you, boy.
That's it. But this color right here is one I would love to have. I know I was 9th grade when they came out. I remember the hype, and I remember everybody had them. If you was somebody, this was a shoe you had because back then they were new Jordans.
They're new J's, and I had them. I still got them. Go, my boy. All right, next one for me is that Nike Air Flight Light 2 from 1991.
Okay.
This is now I only want one specific colorway. I just want that orange and green one. They probably got some pictures floating out with Pippin in them too. Now that one I want. Now I got to have that one. Now that one I would love to see that one come back. Has it retro?
Now I don't know, but what's the significance behind the orange and red colorway? What makes you want that one, not all of them? Just because
it's just the way it looked, and it was like the one that stood out the most.
Yeah.
Because people used to wear them like the sweatsuits back in the days and everything.
Yeah.
You know, 90s was different, man. You know, things be look kind of vibrant, be kind of off. So you know how them windsuits used to be back in the day. So that's why I wanted that one. Like that one, that particular colorway was the one that really stuck out to me. And like I say, I saw them, but I didn't see them that much back in the days. It's like I saw them on certain people's feet, but then wasn't something I saw like on a regular. You get what I'm saying? Not like how the Flight 89s like was everywhere. Them, but these I would really love to see come back. I really just want the orange and green colorway if I can in that.
Okay. That. So number six for me, I'm gonna say the Jordan Retro 11 Space Jam. Not the playoff one we got a couple years ago.
We ain't seen enough of levels of this life. My boy.
No.
Come on, man.
Once they cut us off, I'm good with it. No, seriously. I'm gonna tell you what.
You know what? The only thing they gonna give you is a patch up front that say Space Jam. The shoe gonna look the same.
Jumpman, that's all I want. Jumpman Jam. when they gave us the low ones this past couple, I don't
You might well wait. You got 4 years.
But we talked about the lows. With
I know. I ain't into the lows. I'm into the 11 low, IE lows.
If they can bring it back like 2000, I'm good with it. Like, give me that, because we got them in 2009, but it was a similar shoe, but it wasn't the same thing.
I told you in the past, you better wait in line. Them Gammas coming first.
Man,
before you
now,
get,
why would y'all do that?
Listen, before you get them, I guarantee you, the Gammas will come before those come. I can tell you that now.
Hey, I'm as long as I'm here, I
see, you go get them. Yeah. Like, you can wait.
Yeah, I
got plenty of shoes. I can wear. I can wait.
I'm good.
All right, next thing we got the Nike Turf cleats.
Okay.
I'm finna throw all y'all off.
Okay.
I think these came out in 89 or 90. I actually had the actual colorway you see right here. I had the red and white colorway. Later in high school, I used to always get these though. Like, I would wear these like on a regular. I played football, so I think I had like a maroon color, I had an orange color, I had a red color, and the one I really would like to have, if I could really get it, I would like that black. It's like all black. The back of it, the Nike is red, and then like the little pull, the gray, it's like gray tab on. Right. I would like to get those. Right. If I can get, now I'm gonna be honest with you, I used to wear those a lot back in high school. Yeah, I wore a lot of name brand stuff, but I played football and those used to look good without, team sweatsuits and stuff like that back in the day. So yeah, I would love to get them turf cleats back.
See, and I came around with Astro Grabbers. They Nike Astro Grabbers, same thing. But the Astro Grabbers, I seen like you go back and watch that Sugar Bowl. We talking about Peter Ward. He had Astro Grabbers on. Those I think Santana Moss had on. They had a different pair by the next. But yeah, so same thing with just different eras.
And I'm gonna say this, and I know they can bring them back because I was recently at the outlet and they had those Nike Generals from like the early '80s. And they actually had the little small cleat stuff, turf wise. So they can actually bring these back. I definitely would love to see these turf shoe cleats come back.
I want to say I saw a pair.
High top too. I don't want the lows. Yeah. High top.
Well, it's
high top.
I was getting ready to speak on some lows. I want to say I seen the Trainer SCs like with a vibrant orange.
You talking about the Bo Jackson?
Yeah,
that's a true Bo Jackson shoe.
That's what I'm saying. I saw those. This was recently too.
What you talking about?
In some kind of book.
I'm about to say another real book. I thought you said person. I'm about to say, hey, I'm about to go get it.
I seen them. It was some kind of book that was actually put them out, but I don't know how. I can't remember. It was the last couple years or so though.
Yeah.
That was definitely one. Okay, so next up. Now, my number 5 pick. Now, I think this right here might throw some people out. The Retro 7 Wizards PE. He looking at me like, what you talking about? I know how you like the French Blues. They gave us the Retro 3.
Yeah.
Rip Hamilton had a pair of Retro 7s because MJ had the actual French Blues on.
I got that.
Rip Hamilton had a PE French Blue, but it had the copper hits. So you...
Oh
yes.
Yeah.
I would love to see. They gave us the 3.
Yes.
I would love to see that 7 with that. Just
boy, you be pulling them out, boy.
Well, they
you pull one out, then I just thought about that.
I told them I was gonna get them. They mixed the copper on the tongue with the pattern, and on the back with the 23 badge, they put some copper on that. Man, and it's a whole different shoe. Yeah. So French Blue would be nice too, but
you pull one out there, my boy. I ain't gonna lie, you got down on that.
I would love to see that Wizards PE for the 7.
You pull the rabbit out the hat on that one, boy.
Anything is possible.
Boy, that was a big one.
Yeah.
All right, the next one, I'm actually gonna pull out for y'all. We actually got the props here. I want this Retro 5 UNC.
Ooh, that thing beat up, boy.
Boy, hey, listen, hey, time got a way of doing that. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, man. Yeah. Y'all used to do these right back in the day, Jordan Brand. Let me tell you something. We didn't need Nike Air back then when y'all were coming out. Just look at that shoe.
Yeah. Got the trim.
Got the trim and the stitching and the baby blue, the black. Listen, I need this shoe.
Believe it or not, I wore that shoe. And I was in college when I bought that shoe. I wore that shoe on the first day of school. It was like I wanted to come out hard, like 8-ball MJG. So
my boy, no, he Washington Monte. He got those. He had got those while we was actually in school. Yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of Line 5, I got the Retro 5 Laney. Now, the Laney 5, I would like for it to be, because the one they gave us in 13,
I already know what you finna say.
I want it done like the 2000. Now, even the tongue, the front on the 23, but the tongue on the Laney, if you go back to that 2001, is like that tongue you just showed, the metallic 5 or the fire red, the silver tongue. Even though it was a blue tongue,
it had
that kind of material. they changed it to the neoprene material in 2013. So I'm like, I would rather have that version. It was some different little stuff. Like you say, when they put out a different shoe, it's gonna be some differences.
It's gonna be
so
subtle.
They had subtle differences, but I would prefer if they gave us another Laney 5, it looked closer to the 2000 version.
It's time.
Yeah.
More than you talking. I thought about it. Yeah, it's definitely time for a Laney 5.
Yeah, because
it really is.
By the time we really get into what's next, it's gonna be 2026. That'll be 13 years. So
yeah,
I would say,
it is.
Yeah.
I would. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
it definitely. It's time for a Laney 5. All right.
So that's new.
All right. My next one is a shoe I done probably bought 2 times, but I keep messing them up. I keep wearing them. The Nike Air Trainer Max 91.
Oh yeah. That's like my third pair.
Yeah. Now, I have the gray one. Y'all know this. But I done bought this one. I wore my black one all the way out.
Yeah.
I need these back in black, but I need the material right, okay?
Yeah.
Let me tell you how when I really fell in love with this particular shoe. Matter of fact, I don't think you remember this. When me and you first met, remember I was talking about shoes. I went to the trunk. I had just got this other pair back there.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's crazy. Yeah. So let me tell you how I fell in love with that shoe, right? So I was in middle school. Dude named Marcel. He had those, and I had Ewans. Now, before y'all started laughing, the Ewans was that deal back then.
Yeah.
I had the white, orange, and blue ones.
Yeah.
And he said, "Hey, you want to trade?" Because back then,
man.
you know, back then in middle school, you would do that. You would trade shoes. And so I traded shoes with him. I think we might have, like early in the morning, we traded back later that day. When I tell you them damn Max 91 felt so good on my feet, boy, I didn't want to trade back, boy. Listen, I ain't even want to trade back, boy. Man, hey, I would say, hey, same time tomorrow. listen, I have always loved that shoe, but Nike, y'all disappointed me bad with that last one. And to be honest with you, because of this.
Yeah. We're breaking up. Yeah.
That's the reason why I just want to wore it out. That's why I just that's why I say what I'm saving it for.
And it don't take long.
It's
like
listen,
2 or 3 wears.
And it was off. Yeah, just like I got the gray and the gray and yellow one. Yeah. I quit wearing. Like I really just once I saw it start, I said, I gotta start wearing this. Yeah. Don't do that with this next one. Bring these Trainer Max 91s back, but give us some quality, please. Because I realistic if I can get like 2 of those, because this is like. Y'all talking about if they do these right, what type of comfort you have?
Yeah. And it's an old school saying, man, you get what you pay for. So
they were cheaper then.
As these prices keep increasing, we gonna keep buying them, but at least give us what we pay for. You know what I'm saying?
I think what it was, 120 and 14.
Something like that.
Man, drop that thing on to 160, man, and just give us what we need. Because guess what you did though? You went and you bust our head with these right here right now, but we like the quality of them.
Right. It sold out in a matter of minutes.
Yep. All right, let's see what you got next, my boy.
Okay, so I'm gonna cheat with this one. I'm gonna cheat
How
with
you
this
cheating,
one.
my boy?
It's because I couldn't decide on the color. I put Golden Age next to it. The Nike Air Trainer SC. When I say Golden Age, I mean like 99 to about 2003.
Cancel that.
I'm talking about the colors though.
I got you.
I'm talking about the
colors.
colors.
Talking about the colorway. Okay.
Yeah,
Because I would like to see that blue and white one come back.
Yes.
I would like to see that blue and white one come back.
But it's a yellow and white one, right?
Yep. They got a little bit of gray.
A little bit of gray, yeah. But
you
know what? Speaking of my dude, Kadeem, Dwayne Wayne.
Okay.
It's an episode where he got those on, the yellow and the gray.
Well, you be on
them episode.
You be on them shoes.
He got like they talk about the Jordans, but he wore them too. But you know what though? Another color I wanted was the Kansas City Royal color, that blue color. Now you said something about windsuits in the 90s.
Yeah. If
you go back, TV show, I'm a TV dude. Go back to the Fresh Prince. It's a 2-part episode in that first season. It was an episode with Quincy Jones, Albie Shore, Bo Jackson. Kadeem Hardison was on the episode too.
Okay.
Will had on a blue Jordan windbreaker suit, and he had the Bo Jacksons with the windbreaker suit on. So go back and check that out. He was able to pull it off. But I think in that, if I'm going in that golden age, it's 2 that stands out: the Raider colorway, and then it's a black and white colorway. But they both, what's different about them is they had a swoosh on the back. That's one thing the Trainer SCs don't give love to. they put Nike on the back, or you'll see the Raider colorway with 34, but it's very rare that you see a pair with a swoosh on the back.
Yeah, because that was different. That was a different time because they wasn't putting the 34 back then.
Yeah.
So they went with the swoosh to keep from paying them. You know how they did all that back then.
Like I said, you rarely see the swoosh on the back too. You just see
now you see
word
the Nike.
I would love to see one with the swoosh. Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon, speaking of Shane McMahon, people sleep on him. But Shane had some heat too back in the day. It's a match. He wearing those trainer SCs, those black and white ones. I think it was a ladder match or something.
He got the swoosh on the back.
Got the swoosh on the back. Shane McMahon, go back. I think it was WrestleMania 15. He had them. So any of those colorways, if I can get one with the swoosh on the back, that'll be something I would like to see.
I'm gonna say something right quick, and that kind of piggybacks on something I was gonna say in another video later. You're saying that because you were young at that time and you remember that, right?
Yeah.
Me, I'm not a fan of that. I prefer to see the Nike on the back. But that's how they came, right?
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a group of people who gonna want that Jumpman back. Mark my words right now. It's gonna be a group of people gonna want that Jumpman back because that's what they grew up seeing and what they remember the most. I can just see it.
I ain't never think about it like that. I guess the only difference is the swoosh for certain shoes was unique because you only seen it like once or twice. With the Jumpman, it was on just about everything for a certain.
But that's gonna be somebody's nostalgia. Like how you saying that about that swoosh. Like me, I wasn't a fan of but a swoosh like that. I was used to seeing that Nike on the back or that 34. See what I mean?
Yeah.
And Nike, I'm gonna tell y'all something too. Like how y'all just made this last SC, this white one and gray one. I'm gonna get that too. I know the price.
I'm waiting on it. Yeah.
Y'all should have put 34 on the back of that shoe.
Message.
That would have been
Y'all would have made. Let me tell you something. It's one thing.
Like an alternate. Like
y'all would have made. Y'all would have sold them shoes out if you just put that 34 on the back of that shoe instead of just average. Y'all would have put that. Ooh. Yeah. But okay, we didn't want to get off that. But but I'm telling you. All right, it's on me now.
It's on you, yeah.
All right, I would like to see the Pony City Wings. And if you ain't 50, you probably don't even know anything about this.
Man, you ain't 50.
Hell, I'm right at it. I'm knocking on heaven's door.
Like that. You ain't hear what happened to the last security guard.
Listen, the Pony City Wings, let me tell you something. I was a kid and I saw Spud Webb win that dunk contest, okay? I wanted to bring them back, but I wanted to bring them back the lows, okay? Or the highs. I take either one. But Pony, have the socks. Make it a package. Have them same socks like Spud Webb wore. I want the Pony socks to actually go with the shoes when they come back. I want to see them Pony City Wings. That will be something different. Like that was something I really love to like rock out. Like that's the Pony City Wings. And the truth, we probably gonna get some great quality because we trying to bring people in.
Yeah. It seems like every other company do that. Like, everybody do it. Yep. So I'm with you on that. Okay, so number 2, I'm still on my Jordans, Retro 7s. Charcoal playoffs. I refuse to call these shoes.
What you call?
I refuse to call those shoes. I refuse. In all capital letters. I refuse to call them Raptors. Can't do it.
Message.
The Charcoal 7s. And then 2, when you look at that 2012 retro, it was all black. You know what I mean? It didn't have that dark charcoal look like the 2002s or the originals. I know you probably can't get it exactly like the 02 or the 2002 at this point.
I got you.
But you can give us that look. You know what I mean? And that's one that ain't been retro since 12. So it's time. I was kind of wrestling between that one and the Olympic 7, the original Olympic 7. But I was like that charcoal 7. I want to see that.
It's time for that Olympic.
You think so? Well, both of them 2012.
Yeah, it's time for it. But I got you though.
Yeah,
I got you. I think that way, you know me, I got my number 1 7, so I'm good. You know, anything else is gonna be extra. But I got you though.
Yours was the Cardinal 7, right?
Know it. That's
okay,
it.
Got you.
Cardinal 7.
Yep.
All right, my next shoe is the Jordan 3 Flip in the white colorway.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Now, I got to have that one. I got to have it.
Got Jumpman on the back.
I don't care what Let me tell you something. Okay, let's get this straight right now. Jordan Brand, y'all messed this up, and I'm gonna explain how y'all messed this up. When y'all went out here and y'all told us the rules were real simple, that only the OG's supposed to get Nike Air.
Right.
That's the rules y'all set for us.
Right.
And we was cool with that.
Right.
But no, y'all went out here and started getting them off-brand shoes and putting Nike Air on the back and start confusing people. And then you went and got these collabs and put Nike Air on the back of these collabs. And now you got all these people who start just gravitating towards these shoes. Listen, I like the Jumpman on the back of shoes that are non-OG.
Right.
Right.
I'm with you on that.
And when we had that period at that time, mid 2000s, I was cool with that because y'all were innovative. Y'all were mixing some stuff up, like you talking about. You got leather interior and you on the shoe, and the Jumpman wasn't even like it wasn't made out of like thread or nothing. It was made out of some type of like silver type. Get back to that.
Right.
Get back to being creative. Forget all this putting Nike on everything. Get back to making the Jumpman, but make some stuff to be creative. Think outside the box a little bit.
Well, it's easier to do that when you don't have them. So many of them coming.
You're right.
Out, you know what I'm saying?
You're right.
I got this assembly line now. On quality when you ain't focusing on quantity. So I'm with you on that, bro. And so, which you asked for something different. My last one, my number one. I'm asking for something different. Since we going Reimagine, we know we're getting Reimagine 5s next year.
Yeah.
So I would like to see a Reimagine 6. Now, because it's coming. You know it's coming. But what colorway? All right, I'm glad you asked, even though you didn't hear. I'm glad you asked. The infrared, the black infrared, I'd like to see Reimagine. Flip midsole. Infrared Nike Air. Like they gave us in that Slam magazine.
Like
they gave us in the Slam.
Okay.
And everybody hated it. Back then,
the infrared and Nike Air back was infrared.
But when you look at that shoe and how it was made, it was a great quality shoe. We didn't get it because by the time it got to us, they gave us the OG specs. So I would like to see. I mean, you reimagine it's something different, and they just gave us that black infrared in 2019.
19.
So
definitely 19.
If you hit us with the black infrared again, I mean, it's you can do it,
bro. You gotta do the math on it. I told you we holding shoe. 2019 by 2025, boy. You looking at what that? Goddamn, what? 5 years?
6 years.
6 years. 6 years.
But if you that's what I'm saying. So if you don't flip us with the infrared, with the Reimagine, what can you reimagine at that point? Because the only two left in the vault without Nike Air is the white infrared and the September blue. So I don't call it that, but I got you though. But looking at what we get next year, we got the black metallic, which is what's gonna be Reimagined.
Which they did right.
You got the grape, and supposedly we're getting the black.
The grapes are not Reimagined though.
But that's my point.
Yeah.
So you're getting the grapes and you're getting the black tongue fight, which aren't Reimagined either.
Yeah.
So if we sitting on that white and blue one, we sitting on that white and infrared. You can give us that flip midsole infrared.
I think I'm with you on that for the black,
and then give us the regular ones for the other two, and it'll just be the same. It'll be the same situation. So
I'm gonna let you rock with that, my boy. But that was a good one.
Yeah.
Now my next one, like I say, my shoes in no particular order. To be honest with you, it's gonna be that Jordan 6 Sport Blue with Nike Air on the back.
I had no clue. I swear to God. We were just talking about it. I just said something about that same shoe. I had no clue.
I was torn between this shoe and the Air Force 3.
Okay.
But I got a feeling that, as you see my video, I got a feeling the Air Force 3 come back. But I would love to see that Sport Blue 6. I would love to see that come back with the Nike Air treatment. We got it last time with the Jumpman. The materials wasn't the greatest back then, but now, if we take how things are going now, I would love to see that shoe come back. And let me, a little bit of history lesson. Back in the days, we all look forward to that red and black. We call it the Bulls colorway, right? But it's just some about, and I'm noticing just in the probably last 15 years, it's just some about those off color, OGs that kind of just stick out even more now. Because quiet as kept, my number 1 6 is the maroon 6.
Right. Well,
that most people would be the infrared and all that. Right. But that's what I say. It just, I would love to see that Sport Blue 6. So that would be one for me.
And that one from 13, I got that one.
Yeah.
Speaking of that shoe, everybody got a shoe that they associate with certain people. Especially when you talk about celebs and people. I'm gonna tell you what, the infrared 6. And the Sport Blue 6. By the way, I did know it was Sport Blue. I was just born in September, so I take it. I take it and run with it. Keenan Ivory Wayans in living color. If you go back Watch Keenan Ivory Wayans. Around that 91 time, Keenan Ivory Wayans was rocking them 6s.
Yeah.
So go back and watch it. You'll see him sport blues, white infrareds. Keenan Ivory was your guy with those. So, but I'm with you. That's a good pick. I can't front on that. That's a great pick.
Can't lie, my boy. We another good time, another good list. But always remember over here, we keep the body tight, feet right. Later.